Alright, so here I am again, ready for the next video. Gonna put it together. It's just been so weird getting back into town. I mean, even on the trail, people are talking about the coronavirus and what it means and la la la. But man, getting back into town and having everything be closed and the toilet paper being gone all off the shelves, it's just sort of bizarre. I feel like we're kind of like in the safest place we possibly could be right now. There's no real congregation of people, maybe 5 or 6 people at a time kind of hang out, but you know, we're not in real close quarters. From now on, we're going to be staying in tents instead of in the shelters, just because that's what the people from the AT suggested that people do. And either that or get off the trail, and we don't want to get off the trail. It's too much invested in it for that. So all things considered, I think we're doing all right. And I'm putting together a little video here showing you what we've been doing for the last week, and I hope you enjoy it.
Day 10, and we are starting out from Unicoi Gap, going hopefully 11 miles today. We had some rest and rejuvenation, so hopefully this will be a good hike. Real pretty.
This is the first view of the day. We're on Rocky Mountain. This is our third mountain to climb today. It has a view on that side. You go around past George, High George. Go to this side, and there's still another view over there. This is the top of Trey Mountain.
I know all through Ohio they're doing it, and Texas is doing it absolutely.
Atlanta's trying to make it.
I think it's a great idea.
All kinds of extra walkways and bridges for bike
He's
packing.
doing the great amount.
The perimeter. I'm from up there. I do that bike packing.
I
think they need to
Yeah.
finish
More
making Atlanta not smell like Atlanta first.
12,000 miles long.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Well,
Yeah.
12,000.
like those I've been have all been. They're all like pressure on. Actually,
It'll take a lot of finishes to get that.
Yeah, I think he hit me up on here, and I was like, what is he talking about? And I looked at him. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Fire.
I started
Yeah,
following him.
It's a nice fire tonight.
And they're almost.
We're on day 11, and it's not that hard of a hike today. I haven't filmed much because there hadn't been much to film. It's been like this all morning, and it's early afternoon now. And I don't know about George, but I'm doing okay today. It's a good day. We got a really good night's sleep last night in that shelter, and it was a blessing.
4 cameras set around me. They literally waited until the squirrel came in because I took his bait and launched it. It just disappeared.
Flying squirrel!
This was like college kids or somebody too much weed. Yeah. You hear him giggling as this thing comes up. That's pretty mean.
It's like there's some kids from college and they need it small. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's probably got millions.
I think I watched, yeah, I mean it was before like YouTube videos were real.
Good morning, this is day 12. We hiked 4.5 miles this morning, got up really early and got out of camp early. That was nice. And we got here to Dix Creek Gap, and there's some trail magic. We got a missionary over here that from Alabama named Shep. He's got the, he's got the goods. He's got bananas and chocolate and water and sodas and chips. It's he's a real sweet guy and he's doing a real great service. Hey! This is Tribute. He's given us a ride down to Hiawassee. We've got to go back in there. We didn't quite get all the stuff we needed for the next 5 days, so we're going into Hiawassee again. Thank you so much, Tribute, for the ride.
It's absolutely fun.
All right.
Fun and wonderful to help you out.
Well, like I said this morning, we ended up not having the right amount of food for how many days we have to be on the trail, so we're back in Hiawassee. But since the rates at the Holiday Inn were weekend rates, we decided to go with a bunch of other hikers that we've met to the Budget Inn where the hikers usually stay. This is, well, you know, it's, you can't really tell from this video, I can tell already. This ain't the Holiday Inn, baby. But it's a place to sleep tonight, and we'll get back on the trail tomorrow morning. It was just it was a rough day all around. We did manage to get our food resupplied. We were able to mail some stuff home that we don't actually need. And we were able to get some laundry done. So it wasn't a total bust. We got what we needed. And everything in the shower was lukewarm for me and not quite lukewarm for George. But, oh yeah, and the AC doesn't work. And it took them until 5 o'clock to clean up our room so that we could get in here. So we stood outside of the place, getting our laundry and everything done, waiting. That towel is over the window because those blinds don't actually close on that side. So we just wanted a little privacy. So anyway, this is what happens when you have to make an unexpected trip into town. And we're gonna make the best of it tonight. We're gonna go get some dinner, gonna get us a good night's sleep, and first thing in the morning we'll be back on the trail. And for real, we won't get off the trail again for another 5 to 7 days. Good morning, it's March 14th. Today is day 13. Back out on the trail this morning, but not quite yet. We're having breakfast first. I just wanted to show you what a guy named Shep gave us when he was the one doing trail magic yesterday. It's just this little necklace that he gave us on a little leather string. It says Proverbs 3:27 there, and then it has the AT 2020, which is kind of a nice little memorandum. But I wanted to read the verse that he put on there. Proverbs 3:27 says, "Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it." I thought that was just a really sweet verse. He's doing a lot of good for people out there, and it reminds me just to do as much good as I can for people too. So it's a good way to think about things first thing in the morning. So George and I are hiking with a guy named Asher. He's been at the same shelter as us for a couple times, and last night he was also at the Budget Inn. Had dinner with him over at the Hiawassee Seafood, and he's hiking with us, and he doesn't even mind going as slow as us because he just wants to hang out with us, which is really sweet. Getting a lot of rain today, but it's off and on. It's warm enough to where we're not going to get a chill from it though, so it's okay. We got our rain pack covered on, and we're doing good. Look, we made it to the North Carolina-Georgia border. George was in Georgia, and now he's in North Carolina. Oh, we got about another 1/10 of a mile to go before we camp today. But it's nice to make it to a new state.
Yay!
It's like our first milestone. Yay. This is Bly Gap Campground. There's no shelter here, so it's primitive. But there's our tent. It's supposed to rain tonight, so we've got it all set up to make sure we don't get any rain in our tent. It's a good tent. We'll be all right. Got plenty of people camping here. And looks like a good place to get a good night's sleep. We're just on the north side of the North Carolina border. And we've had our dinner, we've pitched our tent, we're getting ready for bed. So, good night to all. Okay, this is day 14. This is the last day of our second week out here. And it's a pretty rainy day. We slept in a tent last night and it rained all night, but we stayed pretty dry. One little tiny place where our tent has a vent on the rain fly, and a few drops of water got in there, but not much. I think we'll tape it up for next time. But yeah, it's been all like this all morning. We've hiked a few miles already. We're trying to get to Standing Indian Shelter today, and I think we can do that pretty easy. It's only about an 8-mile day. We can do it. All right, these are some of the people we've been hiking with, camping with. We got first girl here, raise your hand. That's Zelda. Next to her is her husband, Link. And then over there, that's Texas time. And if we go over here, we got Gandalf. Here, let me do a little zoom in. Gandalf. We're having a good time. We're enjoying each other's company. It's been a really great hike today. And now we're just relaxing and chilling, because it's cold, and eating dinner, and we're gonna be going to bed early because that's what hikers do. See y'all later. And look what we've got here. We've gone 100 miles. We just reached the 100-mile mark. Woohoo! Only
2,100 more miles.
2,100 more to go. But 100 is really awesome. I'm really, really blessed we did it. Hard to believe, but we did it. Woohoo! This is from tonight's campsite. Nice view, huh? So we're at Long Branch Shelter tonight. And this is the water source for the shelter. You can look real close in there. You can see that there is a waterfall back there. And then it comes down to over here somewhere. There it is. And there's more over here. It just keeps going down the stream until you get over here. It's just so pretty. It's a good campsite. I like Long Branch Shelter. It's a good one. Well, it is day 17, March 18th. We got up, got out of camp this morning. We've hiked a couple of miles, saw this view, wanted to take a little video of it. There's those clouds in the mountains again. It's so pretty when you can see that. And well, we're gonna hike 7.3 miles today. We've already hiked 2 of those. We're gonna go into Franklin, North Carolina and have a 0 day. I'm excited. Oh, it'd be good to sleep in a bed again. So, but first, in about a mile and a half, there's some people down there that are making pancakes and breakfast for hikers. So when we get there, I'll take a film of that. Some of my homeschool mom friends will remember the video I showed them of the family that hiked the trail. This is the family that is doing the pancakes and everything for everybody. They call it Trail Magic. Down in about another mile and a half. So I'll probably take a video or 2 while I'm there. So that'll be fun too. All right, we better get moving. And this is Cammie.
Yeah, hi.
I don't remember all the kids' names.
7. This is Eden.
Eden.
This is Dove.
Dove.
And this is Memory. 4 of my 6 kids.
4 of 6.
Yep, the other
And
two are there.
I saw Rainier playing in the dirt over there somewhere.
Rainier over there.
Yeah. and then Benjamin said, Ben's at the fire cooking. Man, they made such a great breakfast here this morning. We had blueberry pancakes. We had fresh ground coffee. Oh, wait a minute, no. They roasted the coffee first, and then they ground it, and then they made us coffee. It was the very best. You couldn't have asked for a better breakfast. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Well, here we are at the Comfort Inn. It's nice. So everything's a little different now because, well, we're in Franklin and all the restaurants are closed. At least the grocery stores are open. We can resupply. It's just different because everybody's all locked down and nervous. But this Comfort Inn and Suites has breakfast for us in the morning still, and their indoor pool is still open. So we'll have a nice, relaxing day regardless. And there's a couple of grocery stores very nearby where we can resupply. So we'll just have to find some takeout food. They can deliver food. They just can't actually have their restaurants open for seating. So we'll be okay. Yeah, I'll get back with you guys later after I shower so I can get in that bed. Thankfully, the family that served our Trail Magic this morning gave us a roll of toilet paper, because if we didn't have any, too bad, because this is completely gone. Crazy. So there you have it. We've made some friends. And we've done a lot of hiking. Today we found out that probably we were hoping we were going to be able to step up our miles a little bit more, but with some of the little things like George's Achilles tendon and a little issue with my knee, we decided we're going to keep going slow, around 8 miles a day. maybe even less if we have to keep him from hurting so that we can actually finish this thing. So maybe we'll be out here for longer than we thought we would. But I just want to let all you people know that are thinking about us, praying for us, caring about us, that we're thinking about you and caring about you and praying for you too. So we're walking and we got nothing else to do but pray for people. So we're doing a lot of that. And we're having a good time too. God is really blessing us with a lot of really cool stuff. So thanks for watching.